Chosen one, what I am about to share with you today will shift everything you thought you knew. The truth has finally emerged from the shadows, and there is absolutely no way to conceal it any longer. If you are here watching this video at this precise moment, understand that it is not random. There is a specific reason why this message found its way to you right now, at this exact point in your journey. Today, at this very instant, something is collapsing. Something they desperately tried to keep hidden for so long. And the people who wounded you, those who turned their backs on you, those who betrayed your trust and left you standing alone when you needed support the most, they are now witnessing everything they built crumble right before their eyes. Their world is shaking and they cannot stop it. But before I reveal to you exactly what is unfolding in the spiritual realm and in your physical reality, you need to grasp something absolutely fundamental. Your pain was never meaningless. Every single tear that fell from your eyes, every sleepless night you spent staring at the ceiling, wondering why this had to happen to you, every moment when you felt like you could not carry on for one more day, all of that suffering had a divine purpose that is only now beginning to reveal itself. Do you remember those times when you asked yourself why your own family could not see your value? Why the people closest to you seemed blind to who you really are? Why every relationship you tried to build ended in heartbreak and betrayal? Why it felt like the entire universe had conspired to work against you instead of for you? Today, right now, everything starts to make perfect sense. The truth is this, chosen one. While you were suffering in silence, while you were carrying that unbearable weight that no one else could even see or understand, the universe was orchestrating something behind the scenes, something powerful, something transformative, something those people who caused you pain could never imagine in their wildest dreams. They genuinely believed they were breaking you. They thought that by abandoning you, by betraying your trust, by making you feel invisible and worthless, they were reducing you to nothing. They thought they had won. They thought they had destroyed your spirit completely. But here is what they did not know, what they could not possibly understand. Every single blow they delivered, every wound they inflicted, every moment of pain they caused you was actually strengthening you for something far greater than anything they could comprehend. And today, this very day, the energy has shifted. The cosmic wheels have turned. The universe has moved its pieces on the grand chessboard of existence. And what was concealed in darkness has finally stepped into the light. What does this mean for you? It means that the people who inflicted pain upon you are now beginning to experience the direct consequences of their actions. Not because you wished harm upon them or sought revenge. That is not how chosen souls operate. But because that is precisely how the law of karma works, how the law of cause and effect functions, how divine justice operates when it sees everything that happens in the shadows. Chosen one, I know this truth may sound intense, but you absolutely need to hear it. The people who hurt you are going through incredibly difficult moments at this very moment. And I want to be clear, I am not celebrating their suffering or their pain. That would go against everything you stand for as a chosen soul. I am simply explaining to you how the natural order of the universe maintains its balance and restores justice. When someone hurts a chosen soul, when someone deliberately harms or dismisses a person who carries a special divine light within them, they are interfering with a cosmic plan that is far bigger than their limited understanding. They are disrupting the universal flow, and the universe, without fail, always restores balance. It always brings things back to equilibrium. At this precise moment, those individuals who caused you harm are experiencing very specific consequences. Their peace of mind has evaporated. Suddenly, they find themselves unable to sleep through the night. They wake up at odd hours with their minds racing. They have recurring, intrusive thoughts about you, about what they did to you, about how they treated you when you were vulnerable. They remember specific moments, specific words they said, specific actions they took. And no matter how hard they try to push these thoughts away, no matter how much they try to distract themselves or justify their behavior, those thoughts persist. They haunt them, they follow them everywhere they go. Their own relationships are beginning to fall apart. This is the mirror effect in action. Those who betrayed you are now being betrayed by others. Those who abandoned you in your time of need are now experiencing abandonment themselves. Those who lied to you, who deceived you, who manipulated you, are now discovering lies and deception all around them in their own lives. It is as if a giant cosmic mirror has been positioned directly in front of them, forcing them to witness and experience exactly what they inflicted upon others. They cannot look away. They cannot escape it. The plans and projects they were so confident about are failing. Opportunities that seemed absolutely certain are mysteriously vanishing. Business ventures that looked promising are collapsing. Relationships they invested enormous amounts of time and energy into are crumbling. Financial situations they thought were stable are becoming unstable, and they cannot understand why everything seems to be going wrong all at once. But you and I, chosen one, we know exactly why this is happening. They are feeling a profound, inexplicable emptiness inside. They have acquired the material possessions they wanted. They have the cars, the houses, the status symbols. They have people around them, followers on social media, friends who appear at parties. But despite all of this external abundance, they feel something crucial is missing. They have superficial connections, but they feel deeply, profoundly alone. They have achieved what society calls success, but they have absolutely no inner peace. They lie awake at night feeling hollow and wondering what went wrong. Chosen one, this is not coincidence. This is not random chance. This is the truth, finally coming to light. This is the universe showing you that justice is real, that your suffering was witnessed, that your pain was never ignored. Now, let us talk about something you need to understand from the very depths of your soul, from the core of your being. Everything you experienced, every trial you endured, was not a punishment from the universe. It was never about you being cursed or unlucky or somehow deserving of suffering. It was preparation. It was training. It was the forging of a spiritual warrior. Chosen souls must go through trials and tribulations that ordinary people cannot even comprehend, because they are being prepared for missions and purposes that ordinary people could never handle or fulfill. Your sensitivity, that deep ability you have to feel things intensely, your profound empathy that allows you to understand others' pain, all of these qualities make you fundamentally different from most people. And throughout history, those who are different have always been misunderstood before they are valued. They are rejected before they are celebrated. They are dismissed before they are recognized. Why did your family fail to understand you? Why did they not see your light, your potential, your beautiful uniqueness? Because you came into this world to break toxic family patterns that have persisted for generations. You are the one who will change the entire history and trajectory of your bloodline. You are the pattern breaker, the cycle ender, the one who says no more. And that level of transformation, that kind of change, it frightens people. It makes them uncomfortable. It generates resistance because it threatens the familiar dysfunction they have grown accustomed to. Why were your romantic relationships so challenging and painful? Why did they never seem to work out the way you hoped? Because you needed to learn a crucial lesson. You needed to stop seeking validation and worth from external sources. You needed to develop an inner strength so unshakable, so solid, so deeply rooted that no other person could ever take it away from you. You needed to discover and truly know your own value, your own worth, your own magnificence, before you could find someone who also recognizes and honors that light within you. Why did you have to walk through the valley of betrayal and loneliness? Why did you have to experience the pain of being abandoned by those you trusted? Because your mission, your purpose in this world, requires you to remain true to yourself, even when the entire world turns its back on you. You needed to develop that rare spiritual independence, that direct connection with something far greater than other people's opinions or approval. You needed to find that unshakable foundation within yourself. The Bible tells us in Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Every painful experience, every moment of suffering, every tear you cried was serving a greater purpose that you could not see while you were in the midst of the storm. Chosen one, while everyone around you saw you suffering, while they witnessed your pain and perhaps even judged you for it. Something profound was happening in the invisible realm. On the spiritual plane, on the energetic level, in that sacred space where true transformations are conceived and birthed, you were evolving. During your darkest nights, when you cried alone with no one there to comfort you, when you felt completely isolated and abandoned, your soul was actually ascending. Each tear was a purification ceremony. Each moment of solitude was a precious opportunity to connect with your deepest essence, with your true self, with the divine spark that lives within you. While others judged you for being depressed, for being too emotional, for being too sensitive or too intense, you were developing an emotional depth and wisdom that allows you now to perceive and understand things they will never be able to grasp. You can see beyond the surface of things. You can see through facades and masks. You can feel the energy in a room the moment you walk in. You can detect dishonesty and falsehood from a mile away. Your intuition has become razor sharp. Your pain transformed into wisdom. Your betrayal gifted you with discernment. Your loneliness forged your inner strength. And now, everything that once hurt you, everything that once felt like it was destroying you, is becoming your greatest source of power. The people who knew you during your worst moments, during your darkest hours, will not recognize you in your best version. They will be shocked. Because the transformation you have undergone is so profound, so complete, so total, that you are literally a different person now. Chosen one, there is something very specific happening today, at this moment. A particular cosmic energy is moving things on the invisible plane, and very soon this shift will manifest in your physical reality. You will see it with your own eyes. You will experience it in tangible ways. Today, the universe is closing old cycles that have run their course. It is cutting karmic ties that no longer serve you. It is releasing energetic bonds that kept you connected to people and situations that were holding you back, keeping you small, preventing you from stepping into your full power and potential. If you are feeling strange today, if you are experiencing an unusual mixture of sadness and relief at the same time, if you sense that something significant is about to happen, but you cannot quite put your finger on what it is, that is because your soul is feeling and responding to this massive, energetic shift. Your spiritual senses are picking up on the change that is occurring. The doors that have been locked shut for so long are beginning to slowly open. The opportunities that seemed completely impossible, that you had almost given up hoping for, are beginning to align in your favor. the right people, your true tribe, your soul family, those who will appreciate and celebrate who you really are. They are being guided directly toward your path. The universe is orchestrating divine appointments and connections for you. And simultaneously, the people who are not meant for you, who do not belong in your next chapter, who cannot match your new frequency and vibration, they are being gently removed from your life. Not because you are pushing them away or being mean or holding grudges, but because the universe itself is performing an energetic cleansing, a spiritual detox in your life. It is removing everything and everyone that prevents you from shining with your full authentic light. This is the moment when truth comes to light. The truth about who you really are, not who others tried to convince you to be. The truth about your inherent value and worth, which exists regardless of what anyone else thinks or says. The truth about your purpose and calling in this world. And also, the truth about who the people around you really are beneath their masks, beneath their pretenses. Chosen one? Do you understand why you were chosen? Why you, out of all the souls in the world? It was not because you are perfect or flawless or never make mistakes. It was because of your remarkable ability to transform pain into purpose. It was because of your incredible resilience, your capacity to get knocked down again and again, and still find the strength to stand back up. It was because of that divine spark you carry inside, that inextinguishable light that not even the worst suffering, the deepest darkness could put out. Your mission in this world is significant. It is important, it matters. You may not know exactly what it is yet in specific terms. The details may still be unclear, but your soul knows, your spirit understands. That is why you were prepared in this particular way. That is why you went through exactly what you went through, no more and no less. Some chosen ones are here on this planet to heal others through sharing their story, through their vulnerability and transparency. Others are here to create something, to build something, to bring something into existence that will positively change many lives. Others came to break generational curses and toxic patterns in their family lines. Others are here to be a light in someone else's darkness, to be hope for the hopeless, to be a voice for the voiceless. But all chosen ones, despite their different specific missions, have certain things in common. They went through the fire and emerged without being consumed. They walked through the valley of the shadow of death and did not lose their light. They were broken down completely and then rebuilt themselves into something even stronger and more beautiful. And when a chosen one finally, truly understands their value and worth, when they finally accept and claim their power, when they finally make the decision to rise up and walk boldly toward their destiny, absolutely everything shifts. The entire universe begins to conspire in their favor. Synchronicities multiply, doors open, paths clear. Chosen one, now that the truth has come to light, now that you can see clearly what was hidden before, you need to understand something about those people who hurt you. Their actions were never really about you. They were projections of their own internal pain, their own unhealed wounds, their own insecurities and fears. When they tried to diminish you, it was because your light reminded them of their own darkness. When they rejected you, it was because they could not handle the authenticity and depth you represented. When they betrayed you, it was because they were already betraying themselves. You became a mirror for them, reflecting back what they did not want to see about themselves. And instead of doing the inner work, instead of facing their shadows, they chose to attack the mirror. They chose to attack you. But mirrors do not break from the reflections they show. And you, chosen one, you did not break either. You bent. Yes, you cracked, perhaps. But you did not shatter completely. Your core remained intact. And now, while they deal with the consequences of their choices, you are being lifted up. While they planted seeds of negativity and are now harvesting exactly that, you planted seeds of patience, forgiveness, faith, and self-love. And now your harvest season is arriving. The Bible states in Proverbs 26-27, "Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them." This is a universal law, as reliable as gravity. What you send out returns to you multiplied. That is why, chosen one, while they face the effects of their actions, you are being elevated. While they harvest bitter fruits, you are entering a new season of blessings, breakthroughs, and divine favor. If you still have doubts whether this message is for you, here are the signs. You have always felt different, though you could not explain why. Since childhood, you had a unique perception of the world. You saw and felt things others did not. You experienced difficult situations at an early age. Losses, betrayals, abandonments that forced you to mature quickly. You had to be strong when others your age were still protected. You have deep sensitivity. You feel the energy of places and people. You detect dishonesty immediately, even when everything appears normal. Your intuition is exceptionally strong. You have experienced family or social rejection. You do not fit conventional molds. Your family never understood you. Old friends moved away. You have felt like a stranger in your own life. You have an internal need to seek deeper meaning. You cannot settle for superficial explanations. You need to understand the why of things. You seek a purpose greater than simply existing. You have had vivid dreams or spiritual experiences you cannot explain. Synchronicities that seem too perfect to be coincidence. Signs appearing at exactly the right moment. Moments when you felt divine presence or invisible guidance. If you identify with these signs, chosen one, there is no doubt. This message is for you. Chosen one, what is happening now is called the awakening. It is when all the pieces begin to fit together. When you look back and understand that nothing was coincidence. Every person who entered your life, including those who hurt you, had a role in your evolution. Every difficult situation was a lesson. Every dark moment was a portal to a new version of you. And now that you are awakening, now that you see the truth, you can never go back. It is impossible. You have seen too much. You have felt too much. You have grown too much. This awakening brings clarity, but also responsibility. Because now that you know who you are, now that you understand your power, you must decide what you will do with it. Will you stay in victimhood? Or will you rise and claim your destiny? The answer, chosen one, only you can provide. There is something else you need to know. Chosen ones are under special divine protection, not because they are superior, but because they have missions to fulfill. Have you noticed how, in your worst moments, something or someone appeared just in time? How catastrophic situations redirected you toward something better? That was not luck. That was divine protection. The people who tried to destroy you could not succeed, not because they did not try, but because there is an invisible shield around you. Their harmful words, their destructive actions, their negative energy, it all bounces back. Psalm 91:11 says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This protection is real. It is active in your life right now. Chosen one, after a long winter comes spring. After sowing in tears comes the time to reap in joy. You have sown patience when you wanted to quit. You have sown forgiveness when you wanted revenge. You have sown faith when everything seemed lost. You have sown self-love when others said you were worthless. And now you are entering your harvest season. The opportunities you waited for are going to arrive. The right people are going to appear. The closed doors are going to open. Everything you have earned through your suffering and growth is about to materialize. But you need to be ready. You need the right vibration to receive it. You cannot receive blessings with a victim mentality. You cannot attract abundance while living in poverty consciousness. You cannot call in healthy relationships while defining yourself by past wounds. This is your moment to let go, to clean, to prepare for what is coming, chosen one. The person you were before no longer exists. They died. From those ashes, a new version was born, stronger, wiser, more conscious. This new version does not accept crumbs, does not beg for attention, does not settle for mediocre relationships, does not allow anyone to treat them as less than they are worth. This new version has high standards and boundaries, not from arrogance, but from knowing their value. They forgive, but do not forget the lessons. They may give second chances, but not third ones. They love deeply, but the right people, and the people from your past are not prepared for this new you. When they try to return, they will notice you are no longer the same. They will realize they can no longer manipulate you, control you, or make you doubt yourself. Chosen one, the truth that came to light today is this. You have always been special. You have always had a purpose. You have always been destined for something big. The pain you experienced was not your end. It was your transformation. The people who hurt you did not destroy your future. They built it without knowing. Every tear was an investment in who you are today. And now that the truth is clear, now that the universe is moving in your favor, you need to do your part. Let go of the past. Embrace your power. Walk toward your destiny with confidence. The people who hurt you face their own consequences. That is not your concern. Your focus is this. What will you do with this second chance life is giving you? Will you waste it looking back? Or will you build the future you deserve? The decision is yours, chosen one. But the universe has voted. It decided you are worthy. It decided your moment has arrived. It decided that after so much darkness, you deserve light. And that light is here. Now, today, you just need the courage to receive it. You just need to step forward and claim it, chosen one. If this message resonated in your soul, if you felt every word was for you, leave a comment saying, "I am a chosen one." Let the universe confirm this message reached who it needed to reach. Like this video if you needed to hear this today. Share it with someone who is also chosen and needs this reminder. Subscribe to the channel because this is just the beginning. In the next video, I will reveal the 7 signs that your life is about to change completely. You cannot miss it. Remember, the truth came to light. Your moment has arrived. Nothing can stop you now. See you in the next video, chosen one. Your best chapter has just begun.